From Montana's news leader, this is the MTN Noon News.
Good afternoon and welcome to your MTN Noon News for this Monday. Good to be with you. I'm Don Hudson. The community of Anaconda feeling a sense of relief today, knowing the man wanted for killing 4 people is now behind bars. Last Friday, law enforcement from multiple agencies caught up with Michael Paul Brown, the suspect from that August 1st Owl Bar shooting. The act of violence left 4 people dead, 3 bar patrons and a bartender. The community also canceled special events. Many businesses were locked down for some time after that shooting. Now, MTN's John Amy spoke with residents over the weekend who told him the return to normalcy is now underway.
The small town of Anaconda spent 7 days in the grip of fear and dread as police conducted a manhunt for a person who shot and killed 4 people. Now that the man is caught, this town can breathe a little easier.
It was a nightmare, and I mean, today was like, I just wanted to cry because I feel safer, but it's still so sad.
On August 1st, a man entered the Owl Bar and shot and killed 4 people. A week-long manhunt ensued for the suspect that centered on a rural area just west of town, leaving many residents in that area afraid.
It was just so surreal and scary, and every day it was like, look out your window, lock your doors, lock your car doors, lock your garage, everything.
On August 8th, law enforcement arrested Michael Brown, whom they allege is responsible for the mass shooting. Many residents of Anaconda were relieved.
I'm happy. I'm overjoyed. Got out of the house to go have a beer to celebrate.
Blodnick, who lives in the west end of Anaconda, is thankful for law enforcement.
Can't say enough for our law enforcement, though. Fantastic. It's a weight off our shoulders to have him in custody. Just we can sleep well at night.
Billy Joe TB feels safe enough to walk her dog Micah once again.
We haven't been comfortable because we didn't know where Michael Brown was. We didn't know if it was still a threat.
Though she feels safe today, the incident leaves her with some anxiety about the future.
And there's just an automatic feeling of relief, but also the lesson that we always have to be on guard has been brought home to me that it could be any day.
Though this senseless act of violence has shaken up this tight-knit community, some believe Anaconda will rebound.
Anaconda and Butte are tough, hardworking, mining people like my husband was, and we're going to survive, and we're going to celebrate that he's caught, and we're going to live our life.
In Anaconda, John Amy, MTN News.
Well, happy Monday, everybody. I trust you had a wonderful weekend. Now back at it we go. In Billings, we've got Montana Fair. Great shot there at Metro Park where the fair is firing up for the 4th day. Some cloud cover, maybe a few isolated showers this afternoon, this evening around Billings. Not seeing anything yet, but we do have a little bit of rain. Rosebud County over there to Custer County. Also, portions of western Montana. Well, just a slight area there. Granite up around the Highline, Hill County near Havre. Also into Blaine. For the most part, pretty dry stretch on the way. Really a big story is going to be how hot it could get by the middle of the week. We'll talk about that with the main forecast coming up.
Now time for today's leading look as we follow some of the other stories making headlines. For anyone who's traveled to Bozeman and anyone who might have been there over the weekend, a large police presence at the Bozeman Walmart Sunday afternoon is making headlines across the state. The Gallatin County Sheriff's Office, though, confirms to MTN News that an individual died by suicide in the store's parking lot. Deputies and other first responders were on the scene for several hours. The Walmart was closed for a time after that incident. If you or someone you know is struggling, some type of crisis, a mental crisis, help is available. You can call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988 or use the online chat at 988-lifeline.org. Visitors to Yellowstone National Park recently witnessed a man getting way too close to a bison, not once but twice. This happened at the end of July when a park visitor says that she saw this man taunting that bison. The video was shot during his second attempt at taunting the bison. The adult bull just standing, not really going after him, repeatedly moving towards the animal, the man, and trying to get a response. Somehow, no one was hurt. That man has not been identified, but the park staff says this is absolutely not safe behavior. Do not do this. They warn everyone to stay 25 yards away from bison, as they can run 3 times faster than even the quickest person. Earlier this year, a New Jersey man was gored by a bison in the park, and another man from Florida was injured by one back in May near Bridge Bay. The greater Yellowstone grizzly population, really the most studied in the country. This summer, the research continued in southwest Montana. MTN's Chet Lehman takes us to southern Madison County and tells us about the latest effort.
This is the south end of the Madison River Valley, formed by the Gravelies to the west and the Madisons to the east. And there are grizzly bears in both those mountains. This summer, Fish, Wildlife and Parks has been focusing on some of those Bruins.
The way that it works is we use natural food sources to attract bears to a location where we can either take genetic samples, or we can trap and collar grizzly bears in that area.
The collaring allows FWP to track multiple things: distribution, range, even hibernation patterns. The genetic testing builds on years worth of similar research from other parts of Montana.
As we're getting closer to the time when genetic exchange between the greater Yellowstone ecosystem and the northern continental divide ecosystem will happen, it's important to monitor that.
This summer's research in those mountains, a continuation of years worth of research on grizzly bears in Montana, giving state and federal agencies a wealth of information about the bears roaming in this part of the state.
This research has been going on for a long time. This is building on a good catalog of information and research that has helped us understand grizzly bear populations, grizzly bear distribution in southwestern Montana.
This year's research effort will wrap up later this week. The findings will be compiled and added to decades worth of grizzly bear research. The process will be repeated again next summer in another part of bear country. This week at the south end of the Madison Valley, Chet Lehman, MTN News.
The Northwest Montana Fair in Kalispell begins tomorrow, with attractions already awaiting Tuesday morning when the gates actually open. That includes a few new additions. MTN's Maddie Kiefer has a story.
In Kalispell, the Northwest Montana Fair is almost here, and this year there are many new additions to be excited about.
We're doing new and exciting things that people have not necessarily seen here before.
For 123 years, the Northwest Montana Fair has been a tradition full of livestock, carnival rides, and delicious food. But this year, the traditions are expanding, including upgrades to their rodeo.
We're going to have extra big boards. Our timing and scoring is going to be, some of the top PRCA scorekeepers are going to be here this year.
The fair has also implemented new shows that are free for the public, including an extreme dog show.
And that is dogs that they've rescued from all over, and they train them in dock diving and agility and tricks and all of that.
Although perhaps the biggest addition is the brand new bleachers in the grandstand, allowing everyone to enjoy the show.
Now have general admission, ADA handicap seating, handicap ramp. It really is. This is going to be something that's going to be here for generations to come.
But implementing new things takes a village.
Together we are Montana's best. And in our community, it is all of us coming together to make this happen.
The fair, along with its new additions, opens on Tuesday. In Kalispell, Maddie Kiefer, MTN News.
And in Billings, the Montana Fair now into its 4th day, and things are getting a bit quacky. For the first time in Montana Fair's 110-year history, ducks have joined in the fun, and not just any ducks. MTN's Hannah Pettiferi introduces us to the duck behind this one-of-a-kind racing spectacle.
What would you do if your last name was Duck? Perhaps start a duck race? Well, that's exactly what Robert Duck decided to start 27 years ago.
I actually started duck racing in 1980.
Chief Quacker Robert Duck started his duck adventures with 2 mallards.
When I first started, we had 2 ducks in our backyard, but since then it's grown to crazy talk.
But that number has since waddled up.
We got 42 ducks with us.
Robert and his wife traveling throughout the country with their ducks in tow.
But we've been in 38 states now.
And now racing their way to Montana Fair.
I've wanted to come to Billings for so long for the Montana Fair.
The passion for duck racing staying strong.
I don't want to stop. I just want to keep on going till I drop.
During the fair, there are 3 showtimes throughout the afternoon.
We'll have 4 heat races so that 16 people are chosen, and then the final, the winner of the 4 heat races are the final. And everybody wins prizes that wins their races.
And for Robert, it's seeing the kids light up.
We got a lot of happy people here. You can't watch a duck race without smiling.
Alana and Andrea were 2 lucky ducks as they got to participate in the race.
It was so much fun. Oh my goodness, how cool. And so cool for the kids.
Highlighting their duck racer.
Definitely watching it win that first race. It was really fun. Getting to splash the duck and name it. Super cool.
In Billings, Hannah Pettiferi, MTN News.